Hello guys, welcome back to another video in Free to Play Week. Today we are reviewing Sports Head Football. The only game this week that is in a web page, actually. The only game I reviewed that was like this was Crashtown, and I thought that game was great. The game review itself, half the time, was me laughing at my own pre-recorded footage, and funny how that was the first video with pre-recorded footage. But anyway, where am I going with this? Being that the last webpage game was pretty good. Could this one be the same? Well, let's start with the first looks. The first thing you'll notice with the game is that it's a football soccer arcade game. You can play one of the many different British soccer clubs, which I don't really know much about because I don't watch that much soccer, much less games from across the world. One of the characters, specifically Aston Villa, looks like a young Morgan Freeman. I'll just put up the image just to compare. But anyway, the game character just has a large head with one foot. You can use the arrow keys to move and jump around, and the space bars to kick. Now, you can get many upgrades by spending money. You get money by playing matches. If you lose, you get very little money. When you win, you get more money. And if you tie, you get about an even amount of money. These upgrades can make you jump higher, go faster, and kick harder. And they can also make you big or have a small goal at command. Speaking of big heads and small goals, while playing the game, random abilities will show up. They go into effect once it's hit by the ball itself. Whoever hit the ball last will generally get the effect with it, with the exception of freezing, which is the opposite in one way and the same in the other. These upgrades can slow down or speed up movement, increase or decrease jump heights, make a person's goal bigger or smaller, make the person themselves bigger or smaller, or freeze them and make them unable to move. There are also things that can affect the ball itself. It can make it bigger, larger, or not be able to bounce walls that well, or the total opposite with the bouncy ball, which is my personal favorite because with a very powerful kick, you can make it go bouncing around, and really it's kind of chaos, and it's so fun. The game has some flaws, some of which are kind of major. There are cheap tricks such as getting on top of the net with the ball and remaining up there until time runs out, or having the small goal suddenly return to normal, and that makes the ball phase right through the goal wall and it counts as a goal because it's inside it. There are some other bugs too, like playing the game on the main Mousebreaker site is really laggy and almost impossible to play. But then there are major bugs or issues in the game. For example, when upgrading your character, or when he's upgrading him where he's fastest at movement, highest at jumping, and power of kicking, he's very hard to control and oftentimes just jumps over the ball, making it so your jumps and kicks have to be premature and very precise, or else it will cost you a goal. The controls are just too precise, and when you get too fast, it should just become a little looser, or the AI opponent should upgrade more. Then there is an other bug that will often tick off perfectionists. Later in the game, there may be a chance that for up to 9 games in a row, you will guarantee a tie according to your record. You may win the game by 10 goals, you may get the amount of money for winning that game, but it will count as a tie going against your record, which is weird. I don't know why it happens. And what's even worse is that you can't reset. It auto-saves after every single game, and you'll have to start over the entire season in order to get that perfect record again. And being that there are 37 games you have to play, and it's random when it happens, and once it happens up to 9 times in a row, it makes it very hard to get a perfect season. And it's just by luck that doesn't happen. I've only managed to get the perfect season once, and again by luck and chance, so I might want to look out for that. Overall, the game is okay. It's not too bad, I think. It's pretty good. It's fun, addicting, and with the link in the description I provided, it's unblocked from my school server. So that means it can be played at my school. And add one more game to the list to play during study hall. So, study. Anyway, the game isn't as funny as Crashtown, but has more playability. In Crashtown, the levels are the same. With Sports Heads, it's just random, and no 2 seasons are the same. If you want a game to pass time during school, more specifically study hall, then this is the game for you. Anyway, I'm Oscar7, and I will see you guys later. Please sure to subscribe to my channel if you like the video I posted, and please sure to check out for more videos in Free to Play Week, as this is just the middle. So anyway, see you guys later.